Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Lessons by E.O.A. In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at the fundamental harmonies based on the minor pentatonic scale. And it's going to be in the key of F. Right, so the tones in the minor pentatonic scale is 1 flat third, 4, 5, flat 7th. So we have the first F, then the flat third, A flat, then the fourth, B flat, and then we have C, which is the fifth, and then we have E flat, which is the flat 7th, and then F, which is the octave higher. And the reason why we call it pentatonic scale is because it uses 5 notes. All right. And if you look at the shape, a pentagon has 5 sides. This has 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 flat third, 4, 5, flat 7, and then back to the root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the root. F, A flat, B flat, C, E flat, F. Now, essentially, the minor pentatonic scale is basically the natural minor scale without the 2nd and the 6th degree. And then the natural minor pentatonic scale is one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, 8. But then the minor pentatonic is 1 flat third, so it skips the 2nd, 4, 5, and doesn't play the 6th, right? 4, 5, then flat 7, then back to the root. All right, so let me play the fundamental harmonies. Okay, and it goes like this. Now backwards. One more time. The minor pentatonic scale doesn't have a standard chord degree like the major or the natural minor scales because it only has 5 notes. So traditional diatonic harmony doesn't fully apply. All right, so for example, the 2nd note of a natural minor scale is G, which equals G diminished. Because remember, minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, right? But in the minor pentatonic scale, the 2nd note in order is a flat third. All right, it's a flat third, which is an A flat. So you can see how in the natural minor scale, it goes 1, 2, you know, it's diatonically, it's diatonic, right? But in the minor pentatonic scale, because it's not diatonic, chord degrees, standard chord degrees, can't really, you know, it just doesn't fully apply. And when I mean chord degrees, I mean like, you know how in the major scale you have major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major. And in the natural minor scale, you've got minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, right? There just isn't a fixed chord degree in the minor pentatonic scale. And another reason why I have to say this is because the first chord degree is F minor 7. However, the seventh is just an extension. And then the third chord degree is, it can either be played as a B flat sus 4, B flat sus 4, which is B flat, E flat, F. Okay, the E flat, also known as a D sharp, is the fourth. Or you can play the third degree as just a B flat 5, which is a power chord. So the 5 is the fifth of a chord. So instead of you to play, you can just play. So this is B flat sus 4, and this is B flat 5. Okay, B flat power chord. This is C power chord, because this is C and this is G. G is the fifth of C. And also in the on the fifth degree, you can either play it as an E flat 5, or it can be known as an E flat major but no fifth. So basically, if we had to name the chord degrees, it would be kind of like, okay, minor, or so the first degree would be a minor or a minor seventh. The second one would be a major. The third would be a 5, which is a power chord. You know, so there is no fixed chord degrees, because a lot of the chord degrees can be played in more than one way. Most of the chord degrees can be played in different ways, more than one specific way. Unlike the minor pentatonic scale, you know, the first degree is a minor, the second is diminished, the third is a major, then minor, minor, major, major, minor. But because the minor pentatonic scale only has 5 notes, traditional diatonic harmonies doesn't fully apply, because a lot of the fundamental harmonies can be played in different ways than just one specific way. And another thing is, the C minor, which is the fourth degree, right, is known as a dyad because the G is omitted. The G note is indeed omitted. Why? Because there is no G in the F minor pentatonic scale, or there is no G in the minor pentatonic scale in the key of F. Okay, let's delve deeper into the fundamental harmonies. All right, so this is in the key of F. So this is F minor 7, or you can play it as F minor, F, A flat, C. Then the next is A flat major, which is a G sharp. The next is a B flat power chord, or a B flat sus 4, B flat 5, or B flat sus 4. This is the fourth, E flat. And then you have the dyad, C minor without the G, because there is no G in the F minor pentatonic scale. And then you have the E flat 5, or E flat major. And then you have the root but an octave higher, F, A flat, C. And now play it backwards. Okay, so let's play it, but without adding the extension. So we're going to play the first one as F minor. We're going to play the F minor 7 as F minor, and then the B flat sus4 as B flat 5, which is a power chord. Okay, so here is another way of playing the fundamental harmonies based on the minor pentatonic scale in the key of F. Okay, so that's how you play it. So another thing I have to say is, because there's only 5 tones in the minor pentatonic scale, right? It has a limited harmony. Yes, it's limited. And, you know, it just doesn't support a 4-chord scale degree harmony. It doesn't support a 4-chord scale degree harmony because it lacks 2 important scale degrees, the 2nd and the 6th. Now, you can still assign functional chords, but they're incomplete or flexible, not fixed like the diatonic systems. And yes, they are flexible because, like I said before, the F minus 7, the 7th is just an extension, right? And the 7th can be played either F minor 7 or F minor. So it can be or. And then the B flat sus4 can be played as or just B flat 5 power chord. And the thing is, the 4th degree, you know, it only has 2 notes. And the next one, the 5th degree, has also 2 notes as well. So this is a C minor without the G. So this is E flat 5 or E flat major without the 3rd. So this is E flat 5 or E flat major without the 3rd, which is also a dyad. So 2 of the degrees only have 2 notes, which is why it's an incomplete, flexible, not fixed like, you know, in diatonic systems, such as the major scale or the natural minor scale. All right, so let's play that again. So we're going to play it in full. So the F minor 7 and then the B flat sus4. And then the second time we play it, we're going to play it, the first one as just F minor, and then the 3rd degree as B flat 5. And we're going to play both of them ascendingly. Just ascendingly, not ascendingly and descendingly. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Wow, I hope you guys learned something from today's lesson. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Guitar lessons by E.O.A. Stay tuned for more.